Alright, boys, I got the old Deus to the 9-inch coil out here. You know, this is for the people in the don't know category. Okay. Now I'm going to show the fast and sensitive FT at 6.8 disc. That's the default. And I'm going to show the mono in default of 6.1. Now, disclaimer here. I'm going to show it at 25 kilohertz in the mono program. Could you run this machine in a high iron sight with a 6.1 disc at 25 kilohertz? You might can. Running it at 40 kilohertz though, you're probably going to have to dial it up. But I'm just going to show you what could happen to you in the wild. You know, you may be, like I said, you may be in the don't know category. I mean, you see that nail and that nickel there? You see where the old 2x4 is there? So you may waltz into a site with this machine. We'll slip back here. Now, silencer is going to be at 1 in all of these programs. Fast program, and the speed is going to be at 3 in all of them. Here's the fast program down close to this nail. I made reference. Sweeping low and slow in an iron sight could cost you a fine. That's down close to that nail. You hear that machine? Iron tone. I'm going to start raising the call. See what happens? So when the grass is longer, the way this machine is set up, I probably have a higher chance of hitting that nickel coming down that nail versus when the grass is shorter if I'm grinding this coil close to the ground. Sensitive FT, 6.8 disc, full tones. I'll offset it to 10. Silencer on is at 1. Speed 3. Down close to the nail. So you'd walk right on by that, wouldn't you? Now I'm going to raise the call a little. Now raising the call on this in this program doesn't do as good a job as the fast program, but that's because of how XP has this sensitive FT program set up in version 1.0, 1.1, and 2.0. For something like that, it doesn't do as good a job. Okay, now I'm going to transition over here to mono program. I'm at 25 kilohertz. Now remember, the fast and the sensitive FT are using higher than 25 kilohertz. They're also using lower. 6.1 is the disc. Now, granted, I'm running a lower disc in this mono program. Pitch tone, silencer at 1, down close to the nail. Speed 3, just like the rest. You hear that? Now, I can raise the coil, and I'm getting signal, but I'm also getting signal down close to that nail. Now I'm going to remove the nickel and sweep close to this nail. And again, you hear the iron tone. So this machine was picking that nickel up and the mono program down close. Unlike equal silencer in the window. Now I can't see, they're not electrically probably not the same. Okay. But equal silencer in the window. Now you're going to have a hard time running this machine at a silencer of 0 in both fast and sensitive FT. In a high iron sight, you can do it. You know, you do what you want. But I'm just showing you something as remedial as that right there, shallow, you could walk right by. Or you may hunt the side and decide, oh, well, there ain't nothing left. You know? Now, I don't know if I can get it back exactly where it was. It's not really that overly critical. Back in the mono program. Alright, we're going to transition back to the fast program down close. You hear that. But if I'm over here, alright, let's look at this sensitive FT from this angle. Okay. Let's remove the nickel and sweep both of those programs from this angle. That's sensitive FT, fast. Mono program at 25 kilohertz. So yeah, you could hit it if you turned on it with those two programs down close to that nail. But from this way right here, you might be in trouble. Okay, just sharing data is all I'm doing, you know, to show you. You could go into a site where somebody's busted out with fast multi-frequency. You may run mono and you may get over a target and you may be scratching your head like, whoa, what happened? And it's a low conductor. Well, if it's a low conductor, it would probably be something like that. A shallow piece of iron with a shallow target under it. All right, hope you enjoyed.